Please you subscribe our channel. Let's start. We have learned about complex number. We have learned how to find modulus or absolute value. Now we learn again in another complex number z equal to under root 3 plus 1 iota. We know a equal to under root 3. We put the first value into a and we put okay, and then square with under root 3 whole square. Under root 3 is cancelled, and which is 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 root is 2. The root of 4 is 2. Root of 4 is 2. So z modulus of z is 2. So now we've learned amplitude, how to find amplitude of z under root 3 plus 1 iota. We learned already, but we see again a equal to under root 3. First value is stored into a and second value is kept into b. And amplitude, we know the formula of amplitude is theta equal to tan inverse b upon a, and we put the value of a and b, and it becomes theta tan inverse 1 under root 3. Okay, because b is 1, a is under root 3. We have just put the value, so we have substituted values. And now if we want to remove the inverse sign, we can remove the inverse sign. If we want to remove the inverse sign, then inverse tan angle goes to left side. You are seeing in this step, tan is to the left side and inverse sign is cancelled. Okay, and now you are seeing tan theta is 1 under root 3. So I have drawn a trigonometric table. You are seeing here in front of tan. Where is 1 under root 3? You check in front of 10. Where is 1 under root 3? Here is red one is. This is 1 under root 3 in front of 10. And you see a verb. Its angle is 30 degree. Put angle. In place of theta, write the angle. Angle is 30 degree. You are seeing 1 under root 3 is the value in front of 10. And it is representing an angle theta degree. So it is representing an angle 30 degree, and we are putting 30 degree in place of theta. In this place we have put a 30 degree angle. Okay, and so what is theta here? Theta equal to 30 degree, and we can also write theta pi upon 6, because pi upon 6 is also called 30 degree. I hope you have learned how to find angle. You have learned to find angle. Now we see another example. Another example we see to find amplitude of this complex number. Z equal to half minus iota under root 3 by 2. You are watching here. Here A is 1 by 2 and B is minus under root 3 by 2. B is, so we have put the value. B is minus under root 3 by 2. A is, we have put the values. A 1 by 2. And you are seeing, to remove inverse, tan goes to left side. Tan has gone to left side. Now 1 by 2. Now you are seeing 2 is cancelled. 2 cancelled. Now minus under root 3 upon 1 is left. Minus under root 3 upon 1 is left. Okay. So you know where is under root 3? In front of tan. This is under root 3 in front of tan, and it is representing an angle 60 degree. So we have previous sum. Okay. So we have written, you note especially this step. We have written here minus 60 degree. We have kept minus sign with the angle. Now we learn this in detail. In next slide, then we again come to this sum. Now we learn how these signs are changed. We know that there are 4 quadrants. This is first quadrant, 0 degree to 90 degree. These are 4 quadrants. X-axis and Y-axis, you are watching X-axis and Y-axis. And this is first quadrant. First quadrant starts from 0 and ends at 90 degree. And first quadrant area is 0 to 90 degree. And this is second quadrant, second area. And this is third quadrant, third area. And this is fourth area. First area, first quadrant has angle 0 to 90 degree. First area is, and second quadrant area is from 90 degree to 180 degree. This is 0 to 90 and this is 90 to 180, and this says third quadrant is 180 to 270 and fourth quadrant is 270 to 360 degree. So I have taught you here how many quadrants there are, and each quadrant degrees. Okay, first quadrant works for 0 degree to 90 degree. Second quadrant works for 90 to 180 degree. Third quadrant works for 180 degree to 270 degree. And third 270 degree to 3 also for minus theta degree angle. Mine also work for fourth quadrant, works for 270 degree to 360 degree, and also work for single angle with minus sign. You remember only this first. Next I tell you, you are seeing, you have learned the first quadrant works for 0 to 90 degree, second quadrant works for 90 to 180 degree, and here you will learn new thing. What? In first quadrant, sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot, all are positive. In second quadrant, only sine and cosecant are positive, other values are with minus sign. And in third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. And in fourth quadrant, cos and secant are positive. Okay? These rules work for 0 to 90 degree angle, and these rules work for 90 degree to 180 degree, and these rules work for 180 to 270 degree. Okay, now we see the question. Now what was our doubt? We were learning this. Actually, this session is telling you how to find angles. So for knowing angles, we should remember this technique. So you are watching, here I have written minus tan 60 degree. You have seen first b value into formulas. Your b value is under root 3 by 2 and your a value is 1 by 2. And then you have removed the inverse sign. In tan goes to left side, tan is left side. Then you have cancelled 2 and you are with this tan theta is. Then you have seen under root 3 angle is 60 degree in front of tan, because we have tan and we will check in front of tan. In tan line, we will see under root 3. And its angle is 60 degree. We have written 60 degree. And we have seen minus. Minus sign was to the right side, and we have taken it to left side. Minus tan 60 degree. This is minus tan 60 degree. Now we will see. We will see where tan is negative here. Now we will see in quadrant where tan is negative. Tan is negative in second area and tan is second and fourth area. You especially see this. Tan is negative in minus tan negative is in second area and minus tan is in fourth area. Fourth area. So these value work for minus theta degree. Means minus tan, we have minus tan. It means our angle is between 270 or to 360 or simply a angle. Work for single. So we can write minus tan in this way. As we have written in sun, minus is with the angle. Minus sign is written with the angle. Because tan minus theta degree is minus tan. We can write minus tan value as like this. Why? Because it comes in fourth quadrant. It comes in fourth quadrant. It comes in fourth quadrant. Because you have seen your value is minus tan 60 degree. And you know in quadrants your minus tan is in fourth area and your minus tan is in second area. Okay. So we know that minus tan also works for minus theta degree. If sine comes with the minus sine theta degree, sine minus theta degree, then these rules are followed. So here we have written tan minus 60 degree. Okay. So I hope you would have understood. If you have any doubt, you please comment, ask your query. So thank you and subscribe please our channel.